Hey folks, kind of a late night or perhaps more correctly early morning coffee time video here. And this is kind of an update or follow up on the last one of these I did where I was talking about how I had a what I thought was a dead laptop. Turns out I was mistaken in that because when I was getting down under my computer desk here to like unplug things and get it all ready to take it into Best Buy or whatever to have them, look at things and like see if they could do anything with it. I flipped over a little like transformer disc or transformer brick or block or whatever it is to have a look at it to see what was going on there. It's got that little green LED on there to tell you if it's getting power or not. And I looked at that and saw that it wasn't on, so I adjusted the cord that goes from the outlet to that, and it lit right back up. So turns out I just didn't have it plugged in from the it's kind of like a it's like a power strip kind of thing that I've had for way longer than I probably should have. Lit right back up, and that lit right back up, and once that got going again, the charger on the laptop started going again too. So turns out I was mistaken in thinking that particular laptop is dead, but. Everything's been working fine there since. But that kind of reveals, one of the major problems I had with it. Turns out the battery on there is kind of toast, but I kind of wanted to, just a few other thoughts I had on the thing. It's one of those things where I think, since I'm in a situation where I'm kind of need to, clear up clear out a few things here, here in my apartment anyway. I guess that's as good a place to start. I suppose with that kind of thing anyway. Since I apparently got the thing up and running, and it still does run, which is kind of impressive for a piece of tech as old as it is. It's nice that it still runs and technically functions. For where I am with all this internet stuff that I do. Where I am with it, with all that, and in life, and with all this is I'm still at the pretty much I'm just fucking around with all this, and I don't think I actually need a second PC or laptop or whatever to do what I do. Which is kind of why I got the desktop unit I did. Because if I got as good a system as I did when I got this new one, it should last me a while, should handle all the things I need to do presently and for the foreseeable future. Because, all the stuff I was using that one and the other laptop I've got, there've got to be better ways of doing all the stuff I was using that other stuff for. And I think I can do all of that plus a little more with what I've got, all on this desktop unit. And since it looks like I'm going to have a little extra time off from my day job coming up just because business has been slow lately. I think I might have time to, uh, you know, get some of that figured out. Um, so I might actually be, have a little time to, get some of that figured out. Now, I don't know how good I'm going to be about actually doing that, uh, because I still have things to, work out in other places too, and I still have to, uh, you know, fund all this somehow because I still have to pay for rent and groceries and health insurance and all that cool adult real world stuff that comes with being a supposed grown up and all that cool shit too. But that's part of life in modern America, I'm afraid. But that's the world we live in these days. But you know. But as far as that, old XP laptop goes, it's got other issues beside. It's got plenty of issues. Like I was saying, mentioning here, it's still. I mean, it functions. It's got XP on it. Which it hit end of life in spring of 2014, I think. And I'm into like retro gaming and retro computing and all that cool stuff. But for the stuff I do, I don't really have any way to keep it secure online. I don't really have the know how to use it as is. And like I was saying, the battery's pretty much shot on there. The battery's toast. I was thinking I think I mentioned that before. The display needs to be replaced. And those are just the issues I know about. And it's one of those things. And the reason I was mentioning the desktop unit I have. It's one of those things where, like I was saying before, I think if I did things right when I bought it, I think I should be able to do everything I need to do on there. But that leaves me in a situation where I'm still going to have to figure out how to get because there's a couple of there's a few things that hold sentimental or nostalgic value for me on that old on the thing I need on that old XP unit that I need to figure out how to get off of there. And then what I'm gonna need to figure out what to do with it, just so I don't have it cluttering up the place. And but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to ask around. I mean, any hints I can get from here would be appreciated. I'm gonna have to ask around in other places, and I know people I can ask about that too. In other places, because I do know people that I can talk to about it. But I'll have to get to that. But yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna wind up kind of babbling if I keep going on. So I just wanted to give a quick update on that, if you can call 10 minutes quick. But I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. Oh, before I do wrap this up, I guess one other thing I should say is I do have one other idea for like keeping myself more on track of things here is that one thing I'm going to do once I actually do wrap this up is I'm going to start making myself a list of, or at least try to make myself a list of things I actually want to make videos about, because I do have a list, and if I actually get that written down somewhere, like on my computer, I think I get, or like I've got a like a word processor or a or notepad or something, I can get that like written down, typed up, and run a hard copy and like put it on my fridge or something, and keep that updated best I can, just so I can actually see it instead of keeping it in this ugly lump of flesh you're looking at here. Maybe I can actually keep at it a little more, consistently, and along with learning how to. I'm going to try to use the when I was trying to plan out this video, I had the technical term for what what I was trying to do here. But anyway, I'm sure once I shut off the camera, I'll know what the term for this is. But anyway, I swear I know what I'm doing when I'm not actually doing it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm getting somewhere with this, and like I know what I'm doing when I'm not actually doing it, but I'm getting somewhere with this, and hopefully I'll actually manage to make it show in the work when I'm not actually trying to explain myself. So I'm gonna shut this camera off and actually try to I swear I'm gonna shut this thing off, and when I'm done I'll but like I was saying in the chat for one of the streams, there's a reason I went to school to be a writer instead of this kind of thing. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now and actually get on with doing this. So anyway, I think I've said what I've needed to say here. So I'm gonna stop talking for real and get on with this. But like I said, I'm gonna get on with things. So I'll just see you with other stuff, hopefully before too terribly long. I'll see you when I see you. Talk to you later. Have a good however long, everybody. See you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.